evening and welcome to Frederick Stadium in beautiful Forest Park, Ohio. I'm Jason Dudley. I'm here with my partners, Kelly Dean Lowry and Joshua Semsprot. Looking forward to the game, guys, aren't we?
Yes, indeed we are, Jason. I thank you for my shouting out to my mother's childhood nickname for me. Thank you. We want to thank Jason for his wonderful work. Jason, you did a great job directing that first game for us, and I believe
beautiful work.
We've got Tony Suarez directing our game for us now. Jason, we thank you for coming out and helping us tonight.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a hype man come in and really get you set up for the rest of it.
And after some debauchery up here in the broadcast booth from our friend Jason Dudley, who introduced you to tonight's game, we are back with your double dose of Ohio varsity soccer. From Frederick Stadium in Forest Park, Ohio. I am Josh Semstrop, my broadcast partner, Dean Lowry, with me on the call tonight. And Dean, this is our second game of the night here at Frederick Stadium. We're now seeing the boys squad for the Mount Healthy Owls and our home squad, the Winton Woods Warriors. Mount Healthy girls squad defeated 1-9 by the Winton Woods Warriors lady squad. Big 9-1 win for the Warriors earlier this evening. It's their first win of the season.
Yeah, it's definitely a one-sided affair we saw earlier. We'll have to see if the boys squad seems to be a more competitive game. Here we go, counterattack for the Warriors.
Warriors going to get one into the 18. A nice save to go out of bounds there, and some aggressive jostling for possession. Finally cleared all the way out by Henry Cabrera Sanchez.
Owls are able to just get that off, but ready for a long shot there. We had number 11, that's Smotherman out there.
Smotherman, the senior, wearing the captain's band tonight. His shot wide and over the net to the right.
Quick sub for the Owls. A lot of times if you see a sub this early into the game, there's something specific the coach wants to talk to you about. You see him herding him over to the bench there.
This will be taken up by the Owls, and an amazing block here. Shots on goal, and oh my gosh, I don't know if it went in.
Off the crossbar.
Man, it barred down and then back out. Denied by the crossbars, Romel Velasquez.
That ball was hit with a ton of pace. It was just a bit too high to sink into the net.
Velasquez puts it back out now at the top of your screen. Warriors shot.
We'll have a goal kick for the Owls.
Wide. Now. Yep, goal kick for the Owls.
Bit of a delay here on the goal kick.
So it'll be
the team gets in position.
Sanchez Cabrera takes the goal kick. Line drive into the center of the field. And now the Owls will try and work it up the top sideline. Sent in nicely, but the defense is there. A good defensive play from Emmanuel Augustine, the senior defensive back. Gets there for the Warriors.
Cleared by the Warriors.
Warriors goalkeeper boots it upfield. A couple volleys there nicely. Velasquez almost came down with the ball, but I believe we're going to have a handball called here.
Just got caught up by the shoulders, and a lot of times you'll get that contact with your hands. And if it starts to come down by your feet, that's going to get called every time.
So goal kick coming here again. Sanchez Cabrera with the big boot.
We saw a lot of tight offsides calls earlier today, and same referee cores out for this game, of course, so we'll have to see if that trend continues.
Booted way back down. Velasquez wins possession, but that'll be 1 versus 2. And the Owls have numbers on that battle, and they'll clear it out down to the sideline.
Number 12, Emmanuel
Let's see your replay here. Big shot from that Velasquez earlier, and yeah, barred down and out.
Yeah, nice strike. He's going to look to continue putting those on just from the 18.
We saw a bar down and in earlier. A beautiful volley there. Let's see if Velasquez can get there. He cannot.
Yeah, I like the idea. Send it back across. It's a hard ball to hit with your head and control. So instead, use the pace of it, send it back into the field of play.
Few give and goes there and tripped up. No call. And Coach Nick Curry, arm raised on that Mount Healthy sideline, wondering where the foul is there.
I was looking to get a couple of strings of passes here together, but there are just too many Warriors in the way.
Dewash McGar for the Owls loses possession, and a few pieces of fancy footwork there.
Saved by Mount Healthy.
That'll be scooped up by the Owls keeper there.
Winton Woods coming off a shaky start to the season. Started with a 5-0 loss to Oak Hills. Played to a draw with West Claremont. That finished with 3-3. Then went to West Claremont and had a huge 10-0 win. A 1-1 draw with Coleraine and a 3-2 loss to Withrow. Most recently coming off a 0-0 draw with Taylor.
Yeah, you get a lot of ties at the start of the season. You start to feel it in the morale. So they're going to look to get that W, the 3 points, as they say. Not actually a point system.
Yeah, not a point system down here yet, but a little bit of footwork there coming from Smotherman. Big volley in from the Warriors defense back will go all the way to the Mount Healthy goalkeeper.
Gets just a little bit under that ball. It doesn't get the distance he'd like.
Throw is shaky, and emergency clearance is going to catch Tyler Sims. And so Owls will take possession here, and the Owls will have a throw.
Yeah, you see in the replay there, the Warrior player got his hands up right in front of his body. If it stays in front of his body like that and compact, a lot of times you're not going to get the handball call, especially if the Owls have the throw afterwards anyways.
Throw in successfully maintained. Vincent Kamgang was the one that received the pass. Now Smotherman back into him. It's outside the 18, sent into the far post, and almost stopped. That was a good effort down there from the Warriors. Let's see your replay here.
Just a little out of his reach.
So that was Tyler Seams. Ball out of bounds now, and we'll have a Winton Woods throw. Augustine takes the throw down into Velasquez.
Nice turn here. Puts it up to outside.
Velasquez centers it. He's got a man on the far post. Ball still loose. Ball still loose, trying to center it in, and an emergency clearance from Sanchez Cabrera, the sophomore defensive back for Mount Healthy.
Got a little shaky there for the Owls.
That one. That was a tricky play in the box there.
Yeah, they did a great job staying composed and getting rid of that in the end, but you don't like seeing that ball bounce around the 6 like that.
So now a nice throw in. Smotherman's going to send it in, and a little bit of a trickeration play there. Let's see a replay of this previous goal. And ball just squirting around down there in the 6. A very dangerous play, an emergency clearance.
Yeah, that was actually the sophomore Cabrera that was able to clear that.
Velasquez gets his foot on, an amazing save! Whew, what a save there.
Let's take another look at it right here.
Taking the corner kick will be number 11, Jonathan Smotherman.
Sends the ball right across to the front post. Great run by the Warriors. He's able to get control, but Just able to get down there quickly. Nice
even
moves by the Mount Healthy
He
keeper.
didn't even punch that out with his hands. That caught his knee.
Yep. Just got to get that body in front of the ball. It was a great job.
His name's Sean.
So corner from the top. Volley in.
Oh!
Are they going to call it a
That's a goal.
goal?
Oh, yeah, that's right in the corner.
Definitely a
It's
goal.
kind of hard to tell from up here,
Yeah,
but that
it's
was
a little hard
perfectly
to-
into the upper 90.
Apologize for the delayed call, but wasn't sure if he caught that on the inside of the net. We'll see the replay here. And Velasquez with a nice
Wow.
volley in and a beautiful service from the corner.
I tell you what, we've seen some beautifully placed balls all day today, and that just another one right in the upper 90. There's no way you're able to get to that. The only way that that is ever stopped is if you have a man on the front post who's really tall.
Absolutely. And Romel Velasquez, the junior. The Warriors will start up another attack here. Sent
Oh,
in,
right to
and
the
he's got
Warriors.
it again. And another shot in.
Yeah.
Nothing the goalkeeper can do about that. Romel Velasquez gets it again.
Scored by number
And
2,
two quick
Romel
ones.
Velasquez.
Yeah, great hustle there. He just ran right in front of the Owls defender. And able to take initiative and send that ball into the back of the net.
Boy, I tell you, Romel Velasquez is having quite
Mount Healthy.
the show here as he's going to come off, actually. Substitute will come in, Bendon Ray. The senior will come on for him, and Velasquez, 2 quick goals. You'll
Here's
see the
another look
replay
at it.
here.
Yeah, it's not a great enough clearance, and then Velasquez is able to step up and win that ball, send it into the backside of the net.
Easy far post dribble in there, and off the misplayed volley and the beautiful service beforehand. That's going to give the Winton Woods Warriors a 2-0 lead.
Just going to toss that ball right back to his defenseman, who's able to play the ball up. He's got a lot of space here on the wings, and the Warriors are using it well right here early on.
Oh, goodness. Some footwork down on that into the corner. Now serviced in. Just got a hand on it. Ball still loose in the 6. Emergency clearance to the top of the 18. Shots on goal!
Great pace on that ball. Lots of maturity showed there. Lots of people. The ball's rolling at him. You come up and you get the hardest swing possible. He stays composed. He gets above the ball and drives it on the ground. Just what you need there.
You know who that was? That was the fresh substitute that just came off the bench, number 21, Bendon Ray.
Oh, great positioning right there. He's in the right place, the right time. And like I said, you'll see it here on the replay. Look how he stays above the ball and is able to drive it on the
Or
ground.
excuse me, no, that was number 5, Rave Mosley.
That was a beautiful shot.
Rave Mosley with the goal tonight, and quickly it's the Warriors 3-0.
Yeah, they're pouncing on these opportunities that the Owls are giving them. You just can't have those kind of mistakes. The ball's bouncing around. The clearances just aren't quite good enough. They're hanging in there. It just hasn't been good enough, and the Warriors have really capitalized.
So now the Warriors going to try and set another one up. They'll come across the near sideline, but it's sent back to the defensive line. Yuri Velasquez there. They'll send it up into the center. Almost a nice play, stolen away. Owls trying to get something working here in the center as the teams jostle for possession. Now sent deep, but we'll have a foul called as the ball rolls back to the Winton Woods.
I believe that's a yellow
Goalkeeper.
card for dangerous play down there. It's going to number 5 for the Warriors.
Did he get a card for that?
Yeah, he did. He just got a yellow card.
Yellow card has been issued.
So
Number
we have our
5,
first
Robbie
booking of the
Moses.
night.
Substitution
See a
for
single
Winton
card
Woods into
through
game is
the lady
number
game,
16.
Yeah, Mosley's going to come off the field with that yellow.
Now with about 12 minutes into this game, we see a yellow card.
The ref kind of made a motion of what was going on. It was hard to quite tell exactly what he was saying, but he did go to the ground playing the ball there, which yeah, I believe was the call.
We'll have a free kick here just behind midfield for the Owls.
Ref will get back in position and whistle him on.
Oh my, big boot in here, but it's going to roll past the offense. That is a great pass had someone been there.
Possession, Winton Woods.
Winton Woods going to try and go quickly, but ball misplayed there. from Tyler Seams.
Mount Healthy
Now the
possession.
Owls ball.
It's going to be whistled back for a sub for the Owls. Sending in number 11 is Hernandez for the Owls.
Owls going to take it back, but giving chase
Oh, nice
was
touch.
Ray. And now it's going to be back down the other end. Into the 18, and that last touch was a little too long. It's going to go out the back end.
Yeah, I can't tell if the call was that it immediately went out before that cross, because I'm very impressed if he got to that ball before it went out. But either way, it's going to be an Owls goal kick. We'll
See
take a look at the
replay.
replay. See that black line? Oh, it looks like he got there in time.
Pretty impressive to
Yeah.
get there in time. And
Yeah, just sends it out of bounds.
after the goal kick, the Warriors are going to take back possession at midfield. Ball's going to roll out of bounds, and we'll have a Warriors throw-in from the top of your screen. Looks like it's going to be Tyler Seams.
Good run through the center for the captain.
And a good pass into the 18. They're going to take it back out now. Nice little spin move. The cross, nobody home. And that's going to roll out the other end. And Warrior possession going to stay here with the Warriors.
Yep, they'll bring the defenseman up to take this throw. Looks like they're lining up in the box. This is probably going to be a long throw here. Oh, but open check too. Might change his mind. Yep.
And you're right about that, Dean. The man falls down, though, and now the ball is up in the air and out the back end. And we'll have another goal kick coming for Mount Healthy.
Yep, that'll reset our form, get it a little bit back in. We get a little bit bunched in when you sit in the corner and get up those repeated throw-ins.
If you were with us for the girls' game, you heard us talking a lot about the young and shallow depth of these teams. And a lot of very young talent. For Mount Healthy, only 2 seniors on this team. Christian Reyes, Ramirez,
Mount Healthy possession.
Charles Gibbons, the only seniors for the Owls. However, the Winton Woods boys soccer team, a lot of seniors here, and a much older team. Definitely the oldest age team that we've seen tonight out of the 4 squads.
Yeah, really strong senior class here at Winwoods.
Ball skyrocketed down the sideline and out of bounds. That ball is going to roll way back on the track.
Yep. Yeah, substitute coming up for the Warriors as well as the
Number
Owls.
13, Junior Ortiz.
Junior Ortiz for the Warriors coming off is Emmanuel Augustine. Throw a line drive and a nice little dribble off that throw. Here come the Warriors up the top of your screen. A beautiful
they're
pass
pushing
to the
fast here.
sideline. Slowed down, sent back in. Misplayed a little bit. Going to try and get it back.
A great hustle to get back onto that ball.
It's Carlos Nieve Pineda working on the ball there for the Warriors, number 13. Junior Ortiz with the ball now. He'll send it up his wing.
He's able to turn it past. He's got some space.
Shots on here, going to go way wide.
Possession
Just
Owls.
quite didn't have the angle on it.
Yeah, just ended up slicing that ball. You'll see here on the replay. He's able to just get under it, which sends it up. Yep, that ball took just a little bit of a hop that he was not ready for. Another substitution. As the Warriors send on some more fresh legs to keep up this pressure they've been putting on the Owls. As the goal kick comes back and one again in the Warriors. He's got a chance to pressure up, but that's going to be a foul called. It's going to be an Owls kick. After that ball is retrieved, that's a long way. We've got a ball boy down on this end of the field. He's able to roll it out. That'll save us a little bit of time. Should be around the 18 or so yard line. Ref gives him some instructions to come out for this kick.
So now we'll have a free kick for the Owls. And We've seen a lot of action this side of the field. We haven't really seen the Owls break into their offensive third yet.
Now, it's really been a lot of great job done by the Warriors to win every ball that the Owls are able to take from them in their defensive third.
Yeah, as you see one there. And this one's going to scoop by a couple of Owls. A few missed touches there, and then it'll roll out of bounds. And possession, I believe, will stay with the Warriors as we're going to see some subs here.
A lot of problems when it comes to conditioning for these teams is that you need to be efficient in your running. So if you see in plays like we just saw, there's a lot of Owls right around the ball, and they're running hard for it, which is great. But if everyone's running hard right for that ball, you're not in a great position afterwards, and then everyone's gassed. So staying in your formation and efficiently spending your energy is going to be important going into later parts of this game.
Excellent point, Dean, and we saw that conditioning or lack thereof as we're early in the season, and the fatigue set in that last game that we saw in the girls' game.
Yeah.
No need to provide yourself any extra self-exhaustion there, and
nice hard tackle by the Owls defense, but it's going to be a corner kick, another chance.
Just barely rolled out the back end there. Almost caught the right side of the stick, but nevertheless, we have a corner kick coming up here. Jesus Madrigal, the corner kick. A beautiful high volley in, no one on the backside there. It's going to scoot in, almost squeezed one in there, did Yuri Velasquez.
Yeah, Velasquez made a run all the way from the back. That comes right on timed with this. This must have been a setup play. He comes in on the back post, is able to send it back across. Was just not able to find the goal.
Boy, and that ball was scooting around down there right inside the 6, only probably a couple feet out from the goal line. We'll see a beautiful volley in here if he can get to it, and he cannot. Giving chase was Tyler Seams, the senior. He won't be able to get there for the Warriors, and we'll have another goal kick coming from the Mount Healthy Owls.
Yeah, they're going to step out their left wing here. Side that's been pressured a lot by the Warriors, so there's been a lot of running.
Oh, beautiful touch there.
Oh, tackle's not made.
Into the 18, Owls being aggressive defensively and finally get a clearance in there. Bendon Raw had a beautiful back heel touch there to send it into the 18 for the Warriors. Jesus Madrigal unable to finish as he was swarmed by 3 Owls defenders there. And look how, if you take a look at the pressure that the Warriors are giving right here, goalkeeper all the way up to the 30-yard line, the back line, as we see a shot there, almost squeaked past the goalkeeper. Good second effort there.
Yeah, he's able to recover in time. That's one of those cases where you need that goal line technology here.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to tell. The ball definitely gets over his head. The ball's going to fully cross the plane afterwards. It's going to be really hard to see from that angle. It definitely doesn't on the bounce.
Very, very
but in
close.
the air, it was definitely close.
And we may not have a high-tech Waycross goal line camera, but we do have some awesome Waycross volunteers getting some great shots for us tonight. We'll see another one here.
You can get your soft drinks and snacks at that location. The concession stand is being run by the Winton Woods Music Boosters.
Back to the action, and ball booted out of bounds.
Here's another look.
Possession
a little bit further. See, that ball definitely goes backwards, so it's close. It's hard to say. And you're a referee on the sideline there, and you're running up and down the whole time. If you're not perfectly on that line, you don't have the angle either. You're going to err on the side of the defense every time.
Absolutely, and that's the second one we've seen today. Early in the game, we saw the bar down and out shot from Velasquez.
Yeah, 2 very close calls.
2 very close calls indeed. Score still 3-0. Warriors have the advantage. We're now under 20 minutes to play, halfway through the first half here. You're watching Waycross Community Media. Josh Semstrot and my broadcast partner Dean Lowry are on the call with you. We're excited to be here in the second game of our double coverage tonight here from Frederick Stadium in the beautiful Forest Park, Ohio.
Oh, yeah, great night for some soccer.
Absolutely beautiful night.
I hate to harp on a point here, but I just saw, especially in that last play, Mount Healthy is pushing the ball down the field, and they've got 5 men in a group of 10 yards. That's just unacceptable for soccer positioning. There's 4 right now, as you see on your screen.
Yeah, they are getting very clumped up there, and they're easy to see in those
You got to respread out now.
all white kits.
It's putting yourself in a harder position than you need to make it.
Line drive punt from the Warriors goalkeeper. And I will say the double coverage that they're putting on defensively is working most of the time, but to your point, Dean, afterwards, too gassed and can't finish the play.
Yeah, when they switch that field, it's going to be really dangerous. And now they break through. It's just out of bounds.
Yeah, just barely out of bounds there. And referee's going to give possession to the Owls. We'll switch it up, go the other way after this throw.
High throw is won by Winton Woods. And then, one-timer sent back into the middle for Woods. We'll see what they're able to do here.
Jostling for possession. It's 2-on-1, but the one Owl defender is there to make the play.
Yeah, much like a spring, and this is how you're supposed to do it, the defense and the midfielder are getting back and getting compact when the ball comes there. But also much like a spring, you need to come out afterwards. So that ball squeaks out there. Your midfielder's got to run up and give you some more form, some 3D depth going on. And if you lose that, the Warriors are going to be able to easily pick up every ball that bounces out.
Nice ball in here. They're going up the top of your screen now. High volley into the 18. Brought down by Bena.
The arm's extended on that push off there. That's going to get called every time.
Bena was the one trying to make the play for the Warriors, but as you see here.
Looks like he might have landed awkwardly on his leg as well. Let's see if you're watching a replay. Oh, yeah, that's a tough angle for your ankle to hit the ground.
We'll hope he's okay, and definitely a little bit of a shove from Bena there.
The boys' next home game is going to be on Saturday, September 22nd.
Trainer's going to come out here. And we'll have a little break in the action. Watch a replay again here. Just a little bit of a shove there from Bena, just playing the ball aggressively in his own 18. So
7 o'clock varsity game.
Yeah, definitely no ill intent there. Just some aggressive play, pushing him off a little bit. That's what you like to see in soccer. It's just an awkward way to land. I hope he ends up being all right.
Yeah, we do hope he's okay. They were bringing the card out for him, and you hate to see that.
Let's take a look again at the replay.
Watch his back foot here. Ooh, yeah, and his back foot definitely gets caught up in the foot of Bena there.
You can see him go to his foot before he even hits the ground, actually, on that replay.
Kickoff time.
That's the freshman Brian Reyes for Mount Healthy that went down with the injury here. We wish him the best. Seems to be walking a little better over there on the sideline. The free kick is batted down by the Warriors, though. Chance for a quick breakaway here. The Owls reset their defense nicely.
Yeah, when you lose a member like that, you got to really quickly find your marks again with your new teammate.
Shot on goal is going to go wide. After a few nice touches from the Warriors there.
The varsity football squad goes up to Dayton.
The referee's indicating a corner kick here as a deflection must happen, but the Warriors don't even seem confident in that themselves.
Yeah, the Warriors are a little bit confused on what to do right now. Let's see the replay.
See if it's okay. So the ball gets deflected out.
Corner kick.
I'm assuming they have to be calling a deflection off of Christopher Pavin, the number 13 in white that you saw there. Only thing I can think of that it could have deflected off of.
Yeah, when you see the team that's benefiting from the penalty not quickly react and be ready for it, that's when you tend to know that might have missed that one.
Nevertheless, the Warriors are going to settle things down, and a missed pass there is going to be sent deep, but nobody's home for the Owls. And we'll have a throw-in coming for Winton Woods.
Owls midfield are talking to each other, finding their spots here. Getting a little more spread out. Fixing that stuff I was talking about earlier.
Few touches right there. Flags up, though. That's going to get called back. He's a couple feet offsides there. Was Tyler Seams trying to receive the pass from Jesus Madrigal for the Warriors. And
let's take a look at the replay here. So when you're looking at offsides here, you can tell that the man next to him is definitely pulling him off. But you got to look at the furthest back defender, which you see he's definitely offsides there in the center. Good call.
And as action continues, we see 6 subs lining up on the sideline for the Warriors. So we'll see how that unfolds when we get a break in the action here. Warriors switch fields now, come to the bottom of your screen.
He's going to take some time, bring the defenders to him before sending it along.
Few good give and go passes here. Oh, but a nice play defensively from the Owls. Can't clear it though. Shots on, stays on the ground though, easily picked up, and Berm Betabina.
Let's take a look here. Look at these couple moves, good footwork. Able to get a shot off on goal, make the keeper react.
Betimbina, a few fancy moves we've seen from him in the center and on that left wing down there. And I believe they were trying to clear that, but it went right to that right winger over there for the Warriors. Tyler Seams going to dribble it into the 18 now. Seams has met with the defender in a risky defensive play there.
It pays off there, Josh. That was a big tackle.
That big tackle comes from Sanchez Cabrera, the sophomore for the Owls, making a big defensive stop. Warriors going to take it back to their back line now. Yuri Velasquez going to reset some things, switch fields, and ball misplayed there, but oh man.
He was looking for the through ball there, and he just played it to where he was.
You and I both did a little gasp there as they missed a good give and go opportunity. It's going to stay down here with the Warriors. And a missed play there. Nice interception from the Warriors. That's Robert Coate that made the intercepting play. And here come the Owls now for the first time tonight are going to try and see a little offense. It's cut out nicely, though, by Carlos Nieves Pineda.
Good also to recover and make sure you stop that possession back downfield as the Warriors are sending those 6 subs, like you said.
Yeah, that's literally switching out half the team here.
Number 9, Vincent Naguma Kamgang. Number 11,
so we've got Romel Velasquez. He's got 2 scores on tonight. The 2 early goals from him. He's coming back out there. Vincent Umeze Kamgang also out there tonight, coming in right there with those subs. Rave Mosley coming back on, as is Ame Suwovi.
He wants that one back for sure, Josh. That ball went right past his head.
Now running far post, goal! Score! Berm Betabina has been knocking on the door all night. Finally comes open for him, and he knocks one down off a beautiful service here.
He sends that ball to the back post, and there's 2 Warriors ready there. Great runs.
Berm Betabina adds to the score tonight. It looks like his family's out here in full force cheering him on tonight here at Frederick Stadium. Your Winton Woods Warriors extend their lead 4-0.
Correction, number 7, Berm Betabina.
The Warriors now, after the goal, want to settle things down, reset on the back line. And here we go, another offensive attack starting. Quick dribble in here. He's going to try and take it himself.
Oh, he earns a corner for his squad there. Strong dribbling. Get a bunch of momentum behind you like that, it'll intimidate the defenders.
Ame Suwovi, the freshman midfielder there, was the one with the speedster dribbling it up through the center. Now we're going to have a corner kick coming from the senior captain, Jonathan Smotherman. Far sideline, kick comes in towards the back. Volley off the crossbar, live ball, emergency clearance, still in the 18. Smotherman lines up.
Second chance.
Smotherman sends it in, still in the box. Now we're going to go to the other side of the field. Velasquez giving chase. Velasquez going to beat his man. Nice play by Velasquez. That's Yuri Velasquez down there on the back line. Velasquez going to try and dribble it in himself. Finally met by a wall of Owls defenders.
One too many touches, Josh. He had some great moves. He blew past 3. The 4th one was just one too many.
And back into the 18 come the Warriors. Nice volley. And oh my goodness! What a goal! Lazo Velasquez!
Scored by number
Wow. Great find. That's what laying out for the team. He sees it right in front of him. He's making sure that ball gets down. He's not going to get under it. He lays out, puts a strong strike on it. That's an instant reaction you got to make as a keeper, which is just impossible. Great ball, great finish.
Romel Velasquez with his. Dean, do you have your hat? Because I don't have my hat.
I'm tossing my hat
Throw
onto
your hat
the
out
field
there.
right now.
Velasquez with the hat trick.
He's going to take a breather to the sideline now.
He's going to take a breather to the sideline. The man's been working hard. More. That took my breath away. Those dive headers in there in that six just are so beautiful every time, and you rarely see it at this level, but 3 goals from Velasquez, and we still got 10 minutes to play in the first half, and here come the Warriors once again. Just getting a foot on it, though. Sanchez Cabrera, who's had a strong night defensively for the Owls. Volley back up. Comgang going to bring it down. He will send it to the captain, Smotherman. Smotherman going to try a shot. He's defended by a defensive back there. Believe that was Dylan Bush. First time we called his name tonight. That was making the defensive play for the Owls, as we are under 10 minutes to play now in the first half. And the Warriors lead 5-0.
Yeah, we saw the Warriors go up 6-0 early in the day. We'll see if they're able to match the girls' squad, who's now down there by the bench cheering them on.
Be a big night for the Winton Woods soccer squads. And I tell you what, this, Dean, you and I don't have the privilege of coming over here to Winton Woods a whole lot. Beautiful, beautiful stadium and facilities here at Frederick Stadium. And I tell you what, this school district is firing on all cylinders right now. 2 new buildings going up. Construction on the new high school campus beginning sometime this fall. Had 2 new gyms getting put in, each doubling as storm shelters, as we see a dribble in here just off the back of the net, wrong side there. Watch your replay.
Tries to test him front post here. That's another look at the goal, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always use another look at that goal. It's a fantastic play.
I'll watch that golazo all day. So now sent back in.
Well won by the Warriors there. Oh, blows by him.
Now it's far sideline. Warriors going to try and break into the 18 here. That's Berm Bedembina trying to get his second goal of the night, but it'll roll out the back end.
I'm really impressed by the footwork by the Warriors tonight. They must be doing a lot of the small touches types drills. They've had a lot of great moves. Been able to beat the defenders one-on-one pretty consistently. Not an easy thing to do.
Indeed. Yeah, it should be any week now that construction was slated to start on the new Winton Woods High School campus in the fall of 2018, the middle school campus in spring of 2019, each with new $1 million gyms apiece that double as storm shelters for the whole school, new high-tech campuses for each. We see another service into the 18 here, volleyed up, still in the air. Almost a chance. Emergency clearance from the defense, though. Owls defense trying to hold strong. Owls going to send it back in. Now it's the captain, Smotherman. Ooh, fakes a pass there. Smotherman's going to try and come up. Smotherman still has the ball after being double covered there.
Yeah, he's getting a bit smothered up by the Owls there.
That's a nice little punt off the last name there. Smotherman also, as we see, shot or service in that doesn't quite connect. Smotherman also plays a goalkeeper from time to time for the Warriors. And I'll tell you what, if that's not the greatest last name for a goalkeeper, I'd find me one better. The goal kick coming here, Dariel Jimenez of the Owls. Getting back to my praise on the Winton Woods School District, though, Dean. So you've got the 2 new campuses. You've got the Lady Warriors picking up their first win of the season, soccer tonight. Things continue going the way they will. We'll see a second win of the season for the men's squad here tonight. And then a thriller of a game between the Winton Woods football squad and the Upper Arlington football squad, 2 Ohio heavyweights, and this game gained statewide attention from Friday night when Winton Woods held on for a 52-45 big win.
Yeah, that football team is really solidifying themselves as a contender for state.
Absolutely. And now we'll see another big break here.
Warriors got to wait a bit. He is 5 yards offsides making that run. Mature choice to stop the ball there.
Smotherman tried to regain possession. Now he'll get a second chance, and he'll take it up to the top of your screen. Far sideline, trying to work it in down to the corner, but he won't make it there, and we'll have a throw in for the Owls now.
Yeah, a little bit of the announcer curse there. After I praise all their hard footwork, he just loses it under him.
We'll take the fall for that, Winton Woods. As we tick down to 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. After the throw, we're going to see a penalty here.
I believe it's a handball called.
That's what I was thinking as well. I'm not sure.
There's a little bit of jostling going on at the same time, but that ball came up near the shoulders. So I'm expecting that to be the call.
And our official's going to go over and have a conversation with that far line judge. I do believe a handball is the call. Let's see if we can see it.
On the replay.
Free kick, Mills Hilson.
Yeah, it rolls up over him. There's definitely some pushing going on as well.
Yep, right there. Nevertheless, a penalty and a free kick awarded to the Owls. They send it deep down into their offensive third, but the Warriors' back line is there, and we're going to have another foul called, and now the Owls have it. Yeah, a bit of a push-off. I think that was Bedembina.
Take a look here. You'll see it just off the ball.
Yeah, just
right
a little bit.
The defense, you can tell they're tired for the Owls. They're all sitting around. One's time to shoot. Everyone else is waiting in the back. They got to get up and push this attack. This is your chance. You got a ball, descend into the attacking third here. Haven't had many of those.
Jimenez line drive and not going to make it there. Roll out the back end.
And not going to capitalize.
We'll have a goal kick coming. Goal kick coming. You're watching Waycross Community Media, and thank you if you're joining us on the telecast at a later date, and we thank you if you're joining us right now on Facebook Live. You can find Waycross Media on Facebook. If you're watching this live right now, you've already found us. Encourage you to go and follow us on Twitter. Easy handle, @Waycross. On Facebook as Waycross Community Media. Josh Semstrott, Dean Lowry on the call with you today. Our wonderful director-producer, Tony Suarez. And all of our volunteers that are getting all your camera shots and making this production happen, we thank them for coming out and doing their awesome work each and every night. So the Owls are now going to try and do a quick throw-in to try and get some possession here. Velasquez is going to let this roll all the way out the back end, and once again, we'll have a goal kick.
So everyone recovers out. He's going to send a long ball to Warriors.
Long ball indeed. It reaches all the way across midfield.
Velasquez sent that a good 60 yards in the air.
Ball is won over by the freshman Vasquez Jacobo. Vasquez Jacobo can't do too much with it for the Owls. Ball will roll out of bounds, throw in for the Warriors. Warriors are going to send it back to the defensive line. Velasquez going to send it up to Smotherman. Smotherman's going to find an open man blazing down that far sideline.
Sends it out wide. He's got a chance here.
Nice center in, far post, cleared away, volleyed up to the top of the 18. Cleared away once again, and that's going to be an easy push foul there.
I think that's one of those fouls when you go up 5-0, you're a bit taller than your opponent, you're going to call that foul. Really close game, I don't know. It's definitely strong contact. Let's take a look here. Yeah.
Emmanuel Augustine with the pushing foul for the Warriors. He was working on Davilito Vasquez Jacobo. as we tick down to 60 seconds left to play here in the first half.
1 minute.
Big kick down opposite way. Yuri Velasquez.
Take the safe play, just send it wide.
Definitely.
Let your midfielders come back. Mount Healthy's exhausted, you can tell out in the field. There's still 4 defenders past their own half line right now, even though we're in next to the 18 on the offensive third.
And much like the girls squad is a little bit more banged up than the boys squad is here. Boys squad is mostly healthy for Mount Healthy, as we see a fast break here, but still not a lot of depth for Mount Healthy. Into the 18, shots on here on the back post. Ooh, man.
That was close.
Let's see the
Taking a look.
replay.
Driven on the ground again, looking back post. We've seen a lot of these. It's
9,
just a bit outside.
7, 6, 5, 4.
And so they're going to
3,
send a little
2, 1.
chopper ground ball for the goal kick, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. Winton Woods, though, up 5-0. And largely in part to a hat trick. Romel Velasquez, the junior. 3 goals tonight. 1 goal from Robbie Mosley, another goal from Vern Betapina. That's a 5-0 lead for the Warriors over the Owls here at halftime. When we return, we've got second half action. We thank you for sticking with us in this double coverage night for Winton Woods and Mount Healthy Soccer. Stay right there. We'll be back with the second half in moments.
If I play sports for my school, I will have more confidence. I will get better grades.
I will learn how to show good sportsmanship.
I will be more physically fit. I will learn how to handle wins and losses in sports and in life. I will have more school spirit.
I'll learn how to work together. I will learn to set goals and work to reach them.
I'll make good decisions off the field. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school,
I will learn how to be a leader.
We are in the second half here, about to get that underway. Winton Woods Warriors lead 5-0. Correction to the graphic there. So Winton Woods Warriors are leading 5-0 over the Mount Healthy Owls. We had a few goals this evening. Vern Betavina, the junior, with a score. Robbie Mosley with a goal. And Romel Velasquez with the hat trick.
Quite impressive of a night for him. The lights are on. It's the nice, cool summer night. It's time for more soccer. We haven't had enough, Josh. We got the 4th half of the day coming in.
4th half of the day. Indeed, Dean. And we'll see a ball roll out the back end here. And we're going to have a corner kick coming for the Winton Woods Warriors. Winton Woods looking to pick up their 2nd win of the season, bring them into a 2-2-3 record, 3 draws on the season to clarify.
Looking to come out hot, Josh. They've really stomped on them, the Owls, out of this first half. We'll see if we can put their foot right down the first time.
Absolutely. Deep corner is going to be volleyed in. Goal! Oh my goodness, what an unbelievable shot in service.
Yeah, great heads-up play there by the Warriors, number 22.
At the
I believe that's
39-minute mark
Tyler
of the second half,
Sims.
goal makes the score.
Puts it right back
Winton
across
6.
for the finish.
Mount
Let's take a
Healthy,
look here at the replay.
0.
Watch a beautiful
We are
service
now
in
on
from
a running
Smotherman,
clock.
and then a volley in, and eventually the
game is
goal
being played with a
will
running
award that
clock.
to Emmanuel Augustine.
Yes, there is Augustine on your screen right now. Great job. I can't praise that second ball, that header back into the middle enough. It was a really good, smart play. He doesn't have a great angle to put that on goal, but a lot of times you got that ball coming out your head, you want to score. Smart play to send it right back to the middle, send it through.
6-0, the lead for Winton Woods now. And the Owls now get a breather, but we're going to have a nice pass down to the far sideline here. Serviced in and through the uprights. It's not the right ones. We'll have a goal kick coming for the Mount Healthy Owls here. And Dean, I wanted to, while we've got a minute here, I wanted to make a point to extend our dearest condolences to the Mount Healthy community and the Cincinnati community. Lost a great person recently. Cincinnati Police Department Captain Kimberly Williams passed away this late August after a battle with cancer. Williams is a Mount Healthy graduate, a Xavier graduate, and a UC grad. And she was Cincinnati Police Department's first ever African-American female captain. She wrote a $3 million Children in Trauma Intervention Camp, a $3 million grant for that. Designing an 8-week program that teaches leadership, discipline, physical training, and therapeutic counseling and helps kids deal with peer pressure. October would have been her 30th anniversary with the Cincinnati Police Department. We extend our greatest sympathies and condolences to the Williams family and the Mount Healthy community as we lost a fantastic Owl graduate late last month.
Really leaving the world in a better place than came into it.
As we get back into the action here, the Warriors settling things down on that back line, the Owls. And the Owls came back firing a little bit, Dean, but I think now they're, as as Winton Woods kind of settles down and works possession back on their back line, do you need to attack more as Mount Healthy here, or do you sit back and kind of join that pace of play that the Warriors are setting now?
Really got to play your game. This is a great chance to see that possession and how well you're able to maintain your form as defense and not bite on tackles like that one we just saw. You gotta stay in front. You gotta contain. There we go. Nice strong play.
Nice strong tackle, but not won over completely.
Right. That second ball that came in. That's a lot of the stuff we were talking about earlier. They had 6 people on the line in the back flat. We're not able to win that second ball that bounced into the midfield.
And yeah, Dean, you were harping on that a lot in the first half. It's, while the Owls have made a lot of great tackles tonight, it's that second movement as we see a service in here and a shot on goal is just going to get wide of the net.
That's one of those mid-height shots with a lot of pace. It's really hard as a keeper to be able to see it.
Winton Woods.
Yeah, that was Yuri Velasquez there that took the shot on goal.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Warriors. Smotherman sent to chase that ball down, way down into the fence.
Way deep on that blue track. And be a corner from the near side, and we've seen Smotherman deliver some dangerous service in from the corner tonight. We just saw moments ago that extended this lead.
Short kick is checking too. We'll see if he goes short. Yep. Sends it short.
You saw on your replay there, just got a bit of a deflection to award that corner kick.
Yeah, good call by the ref. I did not see that live.
Warriors settling things down. Back into the center now. A nice play there from the Owls defense. They were looking for Ami Sawovi.
That's what the Warriors have been successful with, and they're looking for it again. Nice and short passes down the sideline. Then you send the big cross across the goal box. We have the back post runs to finish it off. We've seen that quite a few times tonight by the Warriors. They're looking to set that up again. I would say that's even more in contrast with what we saw out of the women's team tonight, which had a lot more straightforward through balls and outspeed on the opponents.
Here goes a quick one up the sideline. Almost a shot on goal there. Nicely deflected by the defender. That was Vincent Kamgang that took the shot for the Warriors. Now the Warriors settle things back on their back line. They switch fields now down to the near sideline. Center it in now, and it's Sawobi. Sawobi, he's going to center it in. He's got a man on the outside of the 6, but offsides. The flag is up. So now this will go the other way.
Again. I think that might be a handball call, actually. It's close. When that ball's released, it's very close. I think it might catch his hand on the bounce.
Now I will say.
Yeah, it catches his right arm.
So a handball call, not an offsides. I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if that was an offside because that line judge has been very, very on top of it down there with the offsides calls. Now we'll have a sub for the Warriors. Berm Betabina is going to come back into the game. The junior's already got a goal tonight.
Berm Betabina.
Owls also sending in 3 of their reserves on the bench.
Much needed fresh legs for the Owls as we have a throw in coming here. Christopher Pavlin takes the throw. Warriors defend it nicely, and Smotherman is going to send it back to the back line, and it'll be up towards the center, but trading long passes are the back lines until a foul is called at midfield.
Correction. Possession, Winton Woods.
And Velasquez thought Warriors were being awarded possession there, but it'll be a free kick for the Owls instead.
The ref motioned the wrong direction originally.
Possession, not healthy.
Sanchez Cabrera with the free kick. He sends a long line drive into the box. Nobody home, though.
Lots of space here for Winton Woods to move up.
Almost an interception there.
He's able to draw 2 defenders to him, but they make a great tackle. Let's see if the Owls are able to counter here. He's got some time.
Ooh, play on. Still no foul called. Marching by himself up the field.
He doesn't seem to be having any help back there.
Yeah, no one coming with him, though.
He's got his arms up as the rest of his teammates. There's 6 people standing about 40 yards behind him.
Yeah, I can understand his frustration there a little bit. He was clearing himself way up the sideline, but had 0 help.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go.
Warriors are going to bounce this back to their goalkeeper.
Able to find that open man right in the middle of the field. Smotherman sends it down to the far side. So that kind of possession you're going to see in the 6-0 game like this.
Yep, and James Jungma, the sophomore goalkeeper for the Warriors tonight, really hasn't seen a whole lot of action.
No, mostly just back passes, I think.
Jungma's, mostly back passes, and he's done a good job. We'll see another one. Done a nice job directing his defensive line tonight.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job staying firm, and they've been winning every contentious ball in the backfield.
Short pass recovered nicely. Tyler Seams going to send it backward, and now it's Smotherman looking for something to do. He'll send it backwards to midfield. I believe we'll have a change in direction here. As we do, they'll switch it up to the far sideline.
In pretty much every high school sport, you'll see a pretty big discrepancy in terms of skill levels in each team, as far as like how good of club they've been playing and how much training they've had their whole life. And the other thing that can sort of make up for that, depending on the team, is that your hustle and your grit.
Shot on goal there. Punched away.
And when you have a team, as I continue, when you have a team like the Warriors who are not only have the foot skill and they're outskilling, they've been actually out hustling the Owls. It's impossible to beat.
Yeah, and we've seen the fatigue really start to set in here as we saw the quick breakaway from the Owls moments ago, but it was basically a 1-on-5 situation.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're Lionel Messi, a 1-on-5. It's going to be hard to win. Yeah, if you're okay. If you're Messi, If you're Messi, you can take a 1-on-5, I suppose.
Yep, collision there. It's going to get called, pulled back.
Foul. Let's see the replay here on this.
Ball comes down. Yep, gets there late, catches the leg.
Actually, I'm thinking they might have called a handball on that because the advantage is going to be given to, see if we can see it again. Yeah, maybe not.
I think that was a call on the push for the Owls, actually. So the Warriors are going to take this kick.
Dangerous free kick spot here. Line drive comes in and is going to sail over the goal. And
Mount Healthy
we've had a few of those. We see some vertical hands out there. We've had a few of those tonight. And the score is about the same. 2 field goals worth.
Reminder, the Winton Woods football team will be traveling up to Dayton to play Thurgood Marshall this coming Friday.
Under 30 minutes to play in the game now.
Not 7 o'clock, 5:30 kickoff at
Mount
Dayton's
Healthy,
Welcome
they're
Stadium.
still looking for their first win of the year. 0-5, they lost 4-3 to Purcell Marion, 6-1 to Little Miami, 9-0 to Ross, 10-0 to Talawanda, and a tough loss last night to Northwest, 2-0.
Yeah, those are some tough
Possession,
losses
Mount
to take,
Healthy.
especially when you get those high-scoring ones. You got to capitalize on those close games, and they've lost 2 of the close games. That's the hard part.
So we'll see a throw in here for the Warriors.
Yeah, they'll send the ball way back, keep that possession, and switch the fields. You're just going to be able to run Mount Healthy out of steam. When you're winning and you have the ball, that running just feels like a lot less than when you're chasing the ball, you're behind. Get the frustration going.
So in that Southwest Ohio Conference, Mount Healthy sits at the bottom of the table along with Edgewood and 2-time defending champions Little Miami. Or excuse me, 2-time defending champions Talawanda sit at the top of the table. Talawanda having
Possession
a very
wins the
great
race.
year, start to their year in the Southwest Ohio Conference. They sit at a perfect 6-0 at the top of the conference.
Yeah, they defeated a lot of tough opponents, too.
Yes, they did, and they've had tough races with both the clubs closely behind them in the conference. Ross and Harrison trailed just behind them. Northwest kind of the team in the middle, the monkey in the middle of the conference. Little Miami, Edgewood, and Mount Healthy sit down there at the bottom. We'd talk conference with you for Winton Woods. Winton Woods, one of the 25 independent high schools in Ohio. Ooh, nice give and go touch there. A few nice touch and goes there.
They're just not able to get the last pass to connect, but that was a great one, too.
Now all the way back to the Warriors' back line. They're going to send it all the way back to Jangma in goal. Jangma's way out in front of the 18.
Yeah, hoping not to repeat the slight hiccup in the Winton Woods game plan earlier we saw in the girls' game.
Yeah, the girls' game we saw one slip by Jackson in goal. She had hardly seen any action all night, so.
Yeah, just a misplay on flip flag.
Fancy spin move from Brian Reyes, the freshman down there, getting the ball out of the box for the Owls. Warriors trying to give another
Strong
give and go
run.
possession, and too strong of a touch there is going to roll out the back end.
Yeah, you get rolling that fast,
Foul
it's
possession.
really hard to get that ball to just softly lay in front of you. There's a lot of subs up stretching on the Winton Woods bench. I'm curious to see if they bring in basically all the reserves as we get close to the closing parts of this game, up 6-0. Again, just as I say that, here they come up to the line. There is 7 Warriors
My
at the
goodness. And honestly, as we tick down towards midway through the second half here of our second game of the night, we've been here all night, and if you've been with us all the night, we thank you for joining us of this double coverage of Winton Woods and Mount Healthy soccer. And I think that's been a big point of tonight, is that for both Mount Healthy squads, for both squads on each side, Mount Healthy has, I don't want to say doubled, but it's pretty close to doubled the depth of Mount Healthy. Mount Healthy girls squad was a little banged up. Not a lot of depth over here on the boys squad, but meanwhile, here at Winton Woods, the depth on these soccer teams is tremendous.
Yeah, lots of participation going on in the program. You always like to see that. Especially as far as the girls go, they have tons of underclassmen performing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you look at, and I think it's important for both of these programs to remember that you have very young squads here. Now, this Winton Woods boys squad has a lot of seniors on it.
But this is the year they're looking to improve their record and really make a strong future for the program.
However, we've seen plenty of great underclassmen come into the game off the reserve squads tonight. So for both of these squads, you've had a rough start to the season, but you've seen very promising things tonight. So you've each picked up your first and second win. We might have another goal here. Shots on, and it's going to get called back. Flag is up. Berm Bedabina.
Yeah, he was offside.
Yeah,
there.
would be his second goal of the night. Let's see it on the replay.
No goal.
See, he runs past. It's
Yeah,
pretty
just-
close, but yeah, he's definitely a step or two offsides
You
when
can
that ball's
see
played
on
over.
on the right side there, you can see a hash mark and 2 hash marks in between that last defender.
Yeah, it's very nice playing on the football field. You got the nice lines to compare it to. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about the camera angles as much for the perfect offsides call. You can just line them up.
But again, both of these squads, you're picking up your first win for the girls, you're picking up your second win from the guys tonight. And that's off playing a lot of very young talent as we see a 2-on-1 here. See if they can stay on sides this time. Going to dribble it in himself. Shot, score! Another
strong
score.
placement.
Goal!
Puts it into the back post. It's really hard as a keeper to do that. You come out, you try to stop the angle, you get rid of the front post, and they just place it in that back post. It's textbook.
Nil. Substitution for the Warriors.
I believe that was
Into the game. Number
Rave
1,
Mosley.
Jesus Madrigal. Number 4, Ramon Garong. Number 9.
It was number 23 with the goal.
Number 10.
We actually don't have a 23 listed on the
Yeah,
roster.
we apologize. We don't have the
Junior
roster
RTs,
information that was
number
given to us. We
16.
don't have a 23 listed.
And number 21, Benham Rye.
There's a lot of subs for the Warriors, as I said earlier. They just subbed in 7 reserves.
My only guess is that could be maybe Joshua Gibson, who's listed as number 24 on here. It could be a typo, but again, we do apologize. We don't have that information provided to us. But a great goal running the back post there to extend this lead 7-0.
He's been making a lot of plays on the wing there. And he finally gets to find the net for it.
So a goal from number 23 there, a goal from Manuel Augustine, a goal from Berm Bedabina, a goal from Rave Mosley,
Possession not healthy.
and a hat trick from Romel Velasquez, excuse me. Warriors trying to clear it as the Owls get a little bit of offense going, but now it'll be back the other way. And another advantage for Mount Healthy here. We're going to switch it up, a little spin move, trying to battle a 2-on-1. Berm Bedamina gets it back out to bend on Ray. Ray is going to send it back. And back up the sideline they go.
All kinds of space here.
Plenty of space. Shots on goal right at the goalkeeper. Another shot deflected by a defender. Great defense from the Mount Healthy Owls there to ward off 2 shots. Jesus Madrigal was the one pounding on the door there for the Warriors.
See him rotate, reload, switch that field, get ready for another strong attack.
These past few attacks, they've done well to establish a counterattack, has Winton Woods.
Yeah, they've really been dominating the pace of this game, much like their counterparts on the women's team.
So it's going
Send it down
back
the line.
up the sideline. This
Stays
time
in.
it's going to be Tyler Seams. Tyler Seams going to try and send it in. He's got a man in the center. 2 doubles. Dribbling in, can't get there off of 2 defenders. Warriors still maintain possession. This time a slow dribbler sent into the center. Let's take a look at this last shot from Jesus Madrigal.
Right place, right time. Strong hands by the Mount Hill keeper there.
And another second effort defensive clear there from the back line.
Possession
Healthy on that replay. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. We're under 20 minutes to play here. 7-0 is your score, and we're going to see a few substitutions for the Owls.
Yeah, both teams have really been utilizing almost like units coming out of the field. They'll send in 3, 4 at a time, almost every sub. You don't always see that. I do like that kind of style, especially if you're able to develop a rapport. You have those units over the season. It's kind of like a line in hockey. If you know how they're going to make the runs and everything because you've been playing with them, it can be a really efficient way to play the game.
Owls clear it, try and send it into the center to find someone that'll get some offense going for them. They're going to be called for a foul here.
Yeah, there was a slight tug on the jersey off ball as he ran by. I thought for sure he was going to no call that, but you can see, I mean, it is a call. It's the right call.
Yeah, if you see the jersey coming up, you're
you're
drawing the foul pretty easily.
It's always a challenge on how much is a 7-0 jersey pull that's going to get the call versus how much a normal, like 0-0, that gets called every time.
Absolutely. And we saw some things that were you maybe see called in a close game that were definitely not getting called in the girls' game. And
yes.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. If I had refereed 2 games back-to-back, I wouldn't be calling a whole lot, but a tug on the jersey is an easy call to make.
Yeah, especially right in front of you like that. You can't let that go. You don't
Absolutely.
want it to get scrappy out there.
So we're going to see who... Thought we were going to see a substitution. Jonathan Smotherman, the senior captain, standing like he was going to come in, but he'll stay off. As this throw is going to roll down the line, and this is like it'll be cleared out by the goalkeeper. That was like a bunt down the baseline there. It rolled back and forth on the sideline.
Looking for maybe a cheeky goal before he gets back in position.
Yeah. Warriors are going to go the other way now, though. Ball out of bounds, and now Smotherman.
Substitution into the game, number 11.
Kind of confused there. We had a Mount Healthy throw in with the sub staying on the sideline. They just didn't see him and didn't call him in, which would have brought Smotherman in.
Right.
Of course, you can only sub on your own throw in unless the opposing team is also subbing, and then those subs come on.
Boy, I tell you, I mean, it's just downright beautiful out here tonight.
It really is.
Great. I don't want to say the word fall, but it almost feels like a great fall night. And as our producer Tony just got in my ear, it is going to be a hot one tomorrow. And
that's true.
We are very fortunate and blessed to be enjoying this weather here, as others on the eastern part of our country are not so lucky, as Hurricane Florence bears down the East Coast. And Dean, I don't know about you, if you got any family out there, but definitely my warm wishes. Stay safe to my family that I got out there in the Carolinas, and everyone out there on that eastern coast. We wish them well, and we wish they stay safe as the hurricane moves forward, and that's what's going to be bringing that heat up this way afterwards.
Yeah, that whole front.
Corner kick. Jonathan Smotherman to take the corner kick for
Winton
Woods.
student body's been sticking around this whole game. We've been hearing them cheer every once in a while, especially a nice night like this. Some of them got their laptops, they're out doing some homework, watching a nice soccer game.
Absolutely. What a not much of a better way you could spend your night is just chilling in your high school stadium on a beautiful night like this and watching the home team have a commanding win. Easy foul call there.
That again.
Last chance to get to the concession stand.
A bit of a lazy tackle, I would even go ahead and say.
Music boosters.
Yeah, definitely.
All proceeds stay with the music boosters.
Definitely an easy slide tackle to be called for a foul there.
Yeah.
And
if you missed the ball by a yard, I think we're going to call you. It's getting a little chippy out there now. We haven't had that many fouls going on in there. It's been about 4 in a row. Hopefully all the tempers stay cool. As we
Yeah,
only got
that's-
14 minutes left in this game.
That's really the last thing you want. And we were giving high praise to the girls earlier in a blowout game. They were all out there with smiles, laughing, enjoying their time, even in a blowout 9-1 game.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can stick around with that attitude.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Yes.
You never want to see an injury result
Right.
in one of these kind of almost garbage time games. Oh, good step up by the Owls. He's going to get tripped from behind.
Free kick, Mount Healthy.
A little bit of chatter afterwards, but they seem to be apologizing.
Yeah, I think it was good chatter and
Yeah.
an easy foul to be called. And we're going to have another free kick for the Owls. Let's see if they can't set something up here. Big kick high. It's going to make it into the 18 and be immediately volleyed out. Warriors are going to try and send it over to the sideline to Eames, and he's going to lose possession of it. Just misplays it off his foot. Quick throw in for the Owls, and he's got his man beat. Some nice moves there by Irvin Gonzalez Arias.
Oh, it's whistled back.
See the replay here.
Possession, Mount Healthy.
Yeah, definitely a shove.
Oh, he used his
in
hand
there.
right there. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
So, Ame Sawavi,
It's called back for a
Corner kick,
actually.
Owls.
I guess it rolled
Out
out
of
of bounds
bounds,
there. And
The referee looked to his side judge, who's down for that call, and he did not have his flag up. So I was kind of interested. Maybe the ref had blown his whistle, assuming that was the case, and
right.
had to figure it out. Yeah, definitely an interesting situation we ended up in.
Fascinating call. We see a corner come in for the Owls, and the volley is
Possession, Winton
going to have the
Woods.
height, but not in the right location.
Substitution for the Warriors into the game, number 3, Yuri Velasquez.
Another quick substitution for the Warriors. Yuri Velasquez is going to take his spot back on the defensive line.
But look, it looks like he's actually playing. We'll see if he starts walking further back. But they subbed him in way up at top of formation. Maybe they're giving him a chance to play a little bit of midfield, play a little bit of offense here. We'll see how he remains as the ball moves.
Trying to get some momentum on their side are the Owls. And they're going to win a few balls here, and they'll have two men up the right side. Almost centered in nicely. A recovery here.
Oh, nice turn.
Side step. Shots on and
Oh.
deflected. We're going to have a corner kick coming for the Owls.
That was probably the best
Corner
chance
kick,
Mount Healthy's had all
Mount
night.
Healthy.
That was looking really nice for them. Gets a shot off, but it's deflected. That'll be a corner
And I'll
kick.
tell you what they did there, Dean, that you were talking about earlier, is that they won the initial tackle
Yeah.
and then continued with it to keep possession.
Yeah, great hustle there.
Results in a corner kick. Gerson Guardo de Jesus with the corner, sent to the top of the 18. Recovered nicely, but sent immediately back out. And the Warriors are just
They
a
just
brick
can't get it
wall
past.
coming up the line. Or coming up the field, excuse me. Referee going to set a little pick for him. And
Owl possession.
I think that was to a run from the bench.
yeah,
Saw the blue jerseys down there. Just assumed he was streaking.
that was number 16 down there for the Warriors. Kind of had his hands up there asking.
Yeah,
For a
he
call.
definitely thought there was a run going on down there. It just did not, there was no person there. Seeing the blue track.
Yeah, well, look here, the Winton Woods goalie here. Just
That's the Mount
or
Healthy.
Mount
gamer.
Healthy goalie. Doing a little airplane twirl there.
You know, you got to stay loose. Airplane twirl is probably the most accurate word I could think for that.
Yeah. Hey, I was doing a little airplane twirl earlier. Here it is again.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, ooh, he just did another one down there. He just
Yeah.
did a nice little like spin gallop.
You can see the Mount Healthy bench is talking and making some faces at him too. I think they're having a good time.
Yeah, they're definitely having. I'm seeing some knee slapping and doubled over laughing out there. So having a
Possession,
good
Winton
time
Woods.
at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a sort of owl move they do when they're resting or not, but
Oh, that's what it is. It's an owl thing.
yeah. We got there just a second too late. We went airplane. We should have went
yeah,
owl.
I don't know what we're thinking about the airplane. If we were at Sycamore, maybe.
Yeah, that is
Possession
good.
Be
Winton
the
Woods.
airplane.
We talked about getting cold when you're not having the ball back there. He's staying warm.
Yeah, he's doing a good job keeping himself. A lot of times you see jumping jacks
Yeah.
or something, or like a quick jog back and forth.
You just saw in that replay. Not too bad of a cross for the Owls. Just no one making that run on the back post. Oh, lots of collude. Man, that's a hard contact there. See him go down. Hope everyone's okay.
Free kick, Winton Woods.
That's
Looks like
what we
knees
were
might have
talking
clashed.
about earlier, is that you don't want to see that. And that's Bendon Ray for Winton Woods.
Yeah, we'll take a look here.
Christopher Pavin for Mount Healthy getting tangled up there. Those are the two that fall to the ground.
Yeah, it looks like they're both back up, walking around, shaking it off.
Free kick, Warriors.
Free kick awarded to the Warriors, though. And it looks like our senior captain, Jonathan Smotherman, is going to come up and take this.
Yeah, it looks like Velasquez and Smotherman have actually switched positions of what they played in the first half to me. Smotherman was really commanding from the midfield in the first half, and now we have Velasquez up top. Well, in the midfield.
About 40 yards out from net.
Velasquez
A
is
lot of
calling for
guys,
it.
a lot of guys running far post. He hits it near
Oh.
post and almost hops over the goalkeeper there for a goal.
Saved by Mount Healthy.
Watch the replay
That was
here.
a close one there. This is where you really see how important the airplane arms are, keeping him worn, able to recover, and grab the ball.
Their wings, Dean.
The wings. Oh, the owl wing move. Really key there.
Who? We've been, Dean, I know you're a connoisseur of puns.
A little bit. I guess you could say that.
A little bit. I know earlier we were joking around with producer Jason doing a little who?
Yeah, get
the
the
Mount
owl
Healthy
who.
Owls.
Possession, Mount Healthy.
That's got to be a cheer for them,
It's gotta
right?
be.
We're
It's a
Mount
nice
Healthy.
who.
Who? Owls. Who? Owls.
Watch the replay again there. Almost bounces over the goalkeeper.
Mount Healthy fans, if you're listening and you haven't thought of that cheer, you can have it from me, royalty free.
Yeah, Dean Lowry, Josh Semstrut, we'll sell you the rights. We don't even need to sell it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
free
you,
of charge.
you're just gonna have that one.
Free
that
of
one's
charge.
free.
Winton
First
Woods.
one's free. Come back if you want more.
The throw in front of the Owls, mismanaged, and Mount Healthy's going to try and send it in the middle. No one there. We'll try it again, and nothing but the Owls back line. They're going to let this. I thought they were going to let it roll out the back.
Yeah, kind of an interesting choice there.
Yes, bold
Most
strategy,
friendly
Cotton.
word, yeah.
This time it's cleared and put another 3 points up on the board.
Even the Mount Healthy
Possession, Winton
players
Woods.
had their arms up for
Yep.
that one. That was a
Substitution
bit
for
high,
Winton
as they would
Woods.
say
Yeah.
from Major League.
Number 2,
bit high
Ramel
indeed.
Just a
Vasquez.
bit
Number 7,
high.
Berm Bendina.
See if you can see it on
Number
replay. That's
14,
Man,
wow.
Carlos
Justin Tucker
Rivas
out there.
And
Caneda.
you see 3 arms go
Number
up.
5, Raleigh Mosley.
Yeah, a bit
I'm
of
sorry.
air under that one.
I'm sorry, Randy Bullock. I guess we're playing the Ravens this week, so I
Yeah.
can't be giving Justin Tucker too much
Yeah,
credit.
can't give him 2 credit.
It's all on the fantasy points, though.
Well, and that ball was skied out, so it is far away.
What we're
I
talking
believe
about.
there's another ball behind the goal. You can kind of see it in your shot here. I think that's
Yeah.
what the keeper is talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're just killing time as we tick down to about 5 minutes left to play. Dean, while we were talking about other squads there for a minute, there's big, we call it a Soccer City USA now, as we're known in Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah.
FC Cincinnati, with a big win over rival Louisville the other night, puts them in quite the lead for
Yeah.
the USL Eastern Conference
Yeah,
title.
That was quite a tough game down in Louisville. And it was just really impressive for FCC to stay tough and pull out the win.
Yeah, Louisville City just lost their coach.
Oh.
Oh, pass ball here, and we might have a
Possibly.
goal. Shot, score. Tyler Seams gets an easy score after the ball rolls past the Owls' defensive line and mismanagement from the line there.
Yeah, Mount Healthy's been holding strong here, but Tell you what, the Owls give them one
Makes the
chance, and the
score, Winton
Warriors
Woods
pounce
8.
right on that.
Mount Healthy.
Going to give him a wide shot right here. Just
Right
pockets it.
Right over his head, and easy shot for him. Extends the goal, or extends the lead, 7-0 for the Warriors.
We have a keeper substitution for the Warriors. Always pretty exciting.
It's going to be, I believe that's going to be Junior Ortiz.
I think that is.
I'm thinking. So Jongma just came out. The sophomore goalkeeper just came out for the Warriors. I think he's wearing the number 13 goalie jersey.
Yeah, we saw Ortiz earlier in the field.
Yeah. So we do apologize again. This will roll out the back end, and I believe we're going to have a corner kick coming for the Owls. Apologize again. We've had there's a few numbers on this that haven't quite matched up today.
Well, and we can also see down the sideline right now, there's jersey swapping going on currently. So there's players and numbers that we might not be getting right.
Right, you are.
Doing our best.
Free kick. Winton Woods.
As a matter of fact, the sub about to come in, number 21. I have 21, number 21 down is Ben Don Ray. Although his pants are number 7. So it could be Ramesh Gurung, the senior off the reserve squad.
That's very possible. Oh, he's got a chance.
Ooh, nice defensive stop there by Yuri Velasquez. Oh. Boy, I tell you what, Dean, watch this replay of Yuri Velasquez is in there, number 3 at the left of your screen.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice struck ball. That was
Corner kick.
low. Normally that's a
Healthy.
high bouncing ball. You come up there and you just shoot it into the sky, but he did a great job staying above that. And good job by Velasquez being there.
Another corner kick now for the Mount Healthy Owls. It's going to come from the far side. They're going to switch
2 minutes to play in the game.
kickers
2
here.
minutes.
It's going to be Yerson Guardo de Jesus to send it in. And a nice ball, nice service from him, but can't find anyone. And it'll be cleared out by the Warriors. And the Warriors are going to head up the far sideline. Got to watch they don't get off sides here. He's going to take it himself, send it to the center. Yuri Velasquez, score!
Score at the 1 minute and 30 second mark.
I believe he's singing a familiar attorney jingle right now because he's got 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 goals.
Mount Healthy.
4 goals.
Nil.
4 goals for Romel Velasquez tonight, and Romel Velasquez, the junior defensive forward,
1 minute to play in the
having
game.
himself
1 minute.
quite a night. We already threw our hats. I'm out of hats.
Yeah, 4 goals needs a cool nickname too. You just don't see it that often.
I think we just gave the 4 goals a nickname.
Yeah,
Dean.
it is.
If that isn't every producer's ringtone tomorrow, then I've lost faith. The Warriors will start up again and try and put another one on here. 3 on 2. They're going to dribble it into the 18. Shots on. Score.
Goal scored at the 29-second mark of the second half. Makes the
Watch a
score
replay
Winton
here.
Woods
He's just going to
9.
take this one on himself and
Mount
walk right up
Healthy.
to the front door with it.
0.
So I believe that was Tyler Sims, number 22.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
So
That should be 10 goals. I
4.
believe.
yeah, I believe that's 10 goals.
2, 1. That's the ball game. Your final score: the Winton Woods Warriors 9.
So they're going to
Mount
say
Healthy
on the
Owls.
scoreboard here that it's going to be
0.
9-0.
We'd like to remind you
by
that
my
the
count, it's 10.
boys
By
are
my
going
count,
to
it's
be
10.
home
We've got 2 goals from
next
Tyler Sims,
on
1 goal from
Saturday,
Emmanuel
the 22nd
Augustine,
day of
a goal from
September.
Berm
5
Bedabina,
o'clock
1 goal from
JV,
Rave
7 o'clock
Mosley.
varsity game that is on September 22nd.
Count them. 4 goals from Romel Velasquez. And Dean, I don't even think we need to debate who our man of the match is there. Romel Velasquez.
He put a couple of balls in the net.
Yeah, he definitely put just a few in the net there. As you see a couple of them right there from Emmanuel Augustine. a couple services in again, and the Warriors was a great night. And a great night of soccer for both Mount Healthy and Winton Woods. We had a double feature. We thank you for sticking with us on Waycross Community Media for this double coverage. For my broadcast partner, Dean Lowry, for producer and director, Tony Suarez, for all of our volunteers on camera making this production happen. I'm Josh Semstrott. Thanks for joining us, friends. Good night.